Hello YouTube, this is a video demonstration of my project in Unity. It's called Project Lore. It's an action RPG in the style of Diablo or Torchlight. This game, I started uh, making it 2 years ago in a Game Maker Studio. I got off of Steam. The problem with that though is that I found out halfway that I really didn't know how to draw sprites, and that really held me back for roughly a couple of months until I switched to 3D modeling. And from there I started programming the game in 3D in Game Maker until I stumbled upon Unity about a year ago. Um, yeah, Unity to 3D games is what Game Maker is to sprite-based games. It just makes development so much easier. And and in case you're wondering, all the 3D models you see here were not made by me. I got them off the Unity Asset Store. Um, one reason why I got the assets is really not required if you're just making a prototype, but it it uh, it just helps me visualize what my scripts are actually doing. Like for example, if I want to attack and my player is a sphere, you're not gonna see much of anything unless you were to code it for like if attack sphere turns red or something like that. But if on the 360 controller I press A, or if I mouse click left, so I can trigger fire 1, um, I can actually see my character swinging his sword. And yeah, so now let me show you guys a little bit of the game's current progress. The camera pretty much it's just your standard, camera. It zooms in and out. If there's an object in front of the camera and it has a collider and it's obstructing the view, it'll add a renderer to the game object, and then it'll make it go transparent. And this is done by shooting a raycast from the camera to the player, and whatever it hits that isn't the player, it'll make it go transparent. Now, if I keep going, oh, and on the upper left-hand side, you have health and mana. Mana doesn't do anything yet. The health is to determine if the player is dead or not, obviously, and it'll play the appropriate animations when it's 0. Up ahead are two wolves who have NPC scripts attached to them. Basically, if the player is within range, the wolves will go apeshit and start attacking. And by apeshit, I mean somewhat lame animations. just your standard simplistic animations, nothing too fancy. There, he's dead. So now they drop these little red spheres that I call health orbs. They're just like Diablo. Just think Diablo. My health right now is 80. I go up to them, and upon collision, it'll pick a number randomly from 5 to 15. 5 being the least health I can get back, or 15 being the most. And as you can see, I got 13 health back. So now start by attacking. Basically, the wolves right now, the way they're programmed is that they'll be standing around idly by until I get within aggro range. So as you can see, I just attracted. One thing I have to fix is that I want the wolves to run back when I'm outside of the range. Now the way how the hit detection was programmed is that I have a raycast aiming out of wherever the player is facing, and whatever it hits, whatever game object it hits that has a collider attached, if the collider hit returns, if the game object that's attached to the collider, if its tag reads enemy, it'll deduct 20 points. If not, I'll just be swinging my weapon around, not dealing damage. no, and I'm dying. And this is pretty much all I have done so far. Um, uh, I do have a simplistic menu. I need to fix it up a bit. Um, so now I have to fix a couple more enemies. So if you really liked my video, and if you like this project, and you want to see how it turns out in the end, please subscribe. I'll be posting monthly updates on the video, on the game progress. Alright, and thanks for watching. Oh, and I'll just let this guy kill me just so you can see what the death animation is like. And there we go. And alright guys, thanks for watching.